He missed a session of running to go and watch the Royals play hockey.
Oh.
He's a Royals fan.
No, that's not a good excuse.
Not really, but still, you know, he is a Royals fan, and he meets up with Shannon at the game. And there's a whole bunch of other friends of his that go to the Royals game.
We went 2 days ago.
To see the Royals play?
3 days ago, yep.
Oh. This time we're going to run down. It's going to be a bad run.
What?
Yeah, the sun's coming out.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you would have been so happy if it had been rainy. And
that happened last week too, just when
you thought it was going to get worse, it got better. Have you lost any weight yet, Derek?
I'm plenty healthier now.
That's good. Who does the cooking in your place? Yeah. Do you cook your own food, or do you just eat at work?
People I live with.
Yeah. They cook meals every day? Or most days?
Most days.
Yeah.
Distance 0.39 kilometers. Average pace 7 minutes 41 seconds per kilometer.
I think we can go down Mills Road. This is the library, eh?
All the good teachers are slowly retiring.
What? The ones that used to go to school? Lambricks Park?
Yeah, or everywhere.
Everywhere. You mean the more experienced teachers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's younger ones taking up their place.
Yeah, and that's why education is
getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't be too pessimistic. I think there's some very talented new teachers.
Oh, you got to give them a chance, I know, but
they have to learn the job.
Yeah.
And they learn off the older ones. What? This looks like a video store. What is it?
Movie theater.
Oh, so it is. It's a movie theater.
Okay, so students are $7.50.
Take one of these flyers. That's what they want you to do.
You know what they have? Of dogs.
What?
They have pink.
Maybe the paint was cheap.
What?
They had cheap paint. It was a special offer on pink. Maybe it's foam for the dock, because the ferry comes in there. From here to Anacortes.
Yeah, and then from Seattle to Washington.
Which Washington? State or Washington?
Washington, United States.
Yeah. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Were you thinking of using this way of going to see Carlos?
Yeah.
Ah, you see? Yeah.
For $30?
I think it's called the Bolt.
Oh.
The Bolt bus. Yeah, but it takes 9 hours. Here it would take you about 2.5 hours. Because once you were on the other side, you could just get local transport to take you to where he lives.
So from Seattle to Washington?
No. Seattle is a city. Washington is a state.
Seattle and Washington?
Yep.
I thought Seattle was its own.
Average pace 7 minutes
state.
No, Seattle is the capital. Actually, no, Olympia. Olympia is the capital of Washington. When we come back, we'll go that way. And that'll make the loop as we used to do it. And miss out all that nonsense over there. We'll get more nonsense over here.
Oh, nonsense. I like the
What?
We'll get more nonsense from that.
Yeah.
And less nonsense.
We're coming up to the 2.5. You make me laugh.
Well, it's because the picture last one was bad, and then this one again was...
No. It's just that you're telling me to take more pictures because probably you want to take a longer break.
Yeah, that's all right.
Take a few more pictures. I don't mind. Take your time. I'll just have a cigarette while I wait.
I just don't want to say the word
Time for
uncle.
hydration.
No, you're fine. We've been running for 20 minutes. So I noticed a difference when I started my bike this morning on a full battery. It took off like a rocket, yeah. But I think that's how batteries are. They give you the maximum power at the beginning and they gradually fade.
Distance 2.87 kilometers. Average pace 37 seconds per kilometer.
A long time ago, they started taking all the old playgrounds apart and getting rid of them because they're too dangerous for kids. I'm like, if you never thought of that before, then what's the point of taking it down?
Ever since I started running with Rob, I'm pressing all the buttons.
If you can't watch your kid while...
Oh, we could go up this way.
If you can't watch your kid while playing on the playground, then building a new playground just means that, oh yeah, I don't want to watch my kid.
Well, they can't be that safe because they're dealing with kids from the age of like 2 to 7.
But it was like...
The 7-year-olds don't need their mummies looking after them. They just need to be watched from a distance.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like...
If they're babies, you have to be within arm's reach. That's what they say at the pool. Any child under the age of 4 has to be within arm's reach of an adult. Not necessarily a parent.
When I was 6, I would play on playgrounds with my mom. And
She wasn't watching you?
she didn't need... Well, I mean, she was watching me probably, but I didn't get hurt.
No.
The Yankees made the playoffs.
What was this?
The Yankees made the playoffs.
This season?
Yeah.
What about the Cubs?
I don't know.
See, once we're on that strip there, we're on the cycle path. And we just go along until we see Bradford Avenue. It's going to be a hole in the bushes. Apart from a little bit of nonsense in town, it wasn't a bad run. Not a bad route. We could call it the new old route.
Distance 3.37 kilometers. Average pace 7 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 80. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
You should be getting your second win now. And just as I predicted, the sun's coming out. I might not have to dress all my clothes back on again on the way back. For two reasons. One, it's going to be warmer. And two, I'm all warmed up already.
Did you see how much VHS tapes I got in the box?
Yeah, you got about 30.
I'm busy. I've got a week. Maybe busy. That way he's not watching TV.
Well, all there is on the TV at the moment is probably sports that he doesn't like and politics which he doesn't like.
I know.
Uncle?
I had kale yesterday,
Ah, that must be it.
but one with kale's healthy.
I know. Got it. So he eats a lot, so you just follow him.
Yeah.
His wife probably gives him a big plate of food. And he probably says, "Oh, Derek's a growing lad. He can eat all of that." What you should do is you should say, "Can I have it on 2 plates? I'll have one now and I'll microwave the other one tomorrow." That's what you should do. Split it in half. Because you're not going to starve, that's for sure. Most people eat way more than they need. Oh, I'm going to take a picture of that. See the smoke on the hill there? I'm going to have to go back a little bit so I don't get that sign.
I was like, what is this in my pocket?
It's been an adventure today, hasn't it? We've seen the movie theatre. We've seen about 4 thrift stores on one street.
Like that Sydney theater. That's like $3 cheaper than downtown.
Well, maybe that's why they'll stay in business.
Yeah. I don't think that's what the downtown theaters, they don't understand that if they made it $9 or $10, they get a lot more customers.
Yeah.
And if they got rid of those stupid recliners, did you know about that?
Yeah, they've got these really wide seats that tip back.
Yep, and it gets rid of 40% of the sales.
Yeah, because there's less people can sit there.
Yeah.
Each chair takes up the room of 2 of the regular chairs. I don't think people are really interested in getting comfy seats, you know?
No, I find it distracting.
Yeah.
I find it like somebody else is sleeping.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just fall asleep.
Yeah, and
You wouldn't watch the movie.
it's so comfy. You're like, wow, I love this.
For the first 10 minutes, and the next thing, if the movie's not good, you're asleep.
Oh, there's a plane.
Eh?
No, it's just a seagull.
You want me to stop, take another picture?
No, it was a seagull.
Yeah.
Looks like a plane, right?
A little bit,
So
yeah.
it's flapping its wings when it's just gliding
Yeah.
from a distance.
This is the way I come back on the e-bike. I come along here.
Average pace 6 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 81. Workout average pace 7 minutes 20 seconds.
giving Derek a bit of a break by taking a few pictures. Now he's stopped because he's waiting for me to catch up.
The present I'm making you, you're going to get a kick out of it.
Really?
Quite hilarious.
Quite hilarious. Not slightly, but quite hilarious. Not extremely hilarious. We've got to speed up, Derek. We're going to get the light in a minute. With any luck, we'll get the light. Yep, there you go. Hello. Hi, doggy. Hello. There'll be a lot of traffic noise to cut out. They're picking up passengers here for the ferry.
Did you know there's an automatic recorder? There's an IP Plus already built into the phone.
Really?
Oh no, sorry. Because the recorder, it's there's a voice memo.
Well, that you could use that for recording.
And then there's a Nike, like, I smooth run, but it's by Nike.
Yep. So maybe you could use that. But you'd probably have to register online. You'd have to open a new account. There'll be a lot of traffic noise to cut out. Oh, there he is.
Scared you?
No. I didn't realize you were that close. Hello.
No, I just spat up a little bit.
Okay. Because we're the next one. Mills and then Bradford. No. This is where we're going to see that secret turn off. No. It's this one. You see what I mean about a cyclist? They wouldn't see it till the very last minute.
Because they look bulkier.
Well, that would be like a 1996 Stingray, or maybe a...
Oh, no. That's a 1990.
1990?
Oh, no. Wait.
2000?
1979.
1979? Stingray? I don't know.
Well, it could be actually 1989 or 1990.
You got to remember that we're 2018, so we're 20 years into the 2000s almost.
I thought you were going to say we're 20 years into the future.
No, not quite.
I guess I got back to the future on my mind.
Yeah, I guess you have. This guy's got a lot of bottles. he's going to need a bigger bike. But I guess people don't mind if you go through their recycling.
Distance 5.37 kilometers. Average pace 6 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 81. Workout average pace 7 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
7:15, that's with the walking. Not bad. And it's going to be more than 5. We've done 5.5 by the time we're finished. I see the back of Brian's truck. We've been out for 40 minutes now.
I saw it yesterday, but I couldn't quite know if that was him, and then until he waved to me
What, you saw him on the street when he was driving?
to save on food where I was coming out.
Let me take a picture of that bush over there.
What?
What do you mean, what? You want me to take a picture of you?
What bush?
That droopy one.
Auto
How
pause.
do you know it's a goofy one?
Droopy.
Oh, the pink one.
Yeah, that's sort of...
Oh, I thought you were talking
Goofy.
about the other one.
No.
What do you mean it's goofy?
Workout resumed.
See, 40 minutes.
Workout paused. Workout stopped.
Workout saved.
6K.
Yep, it would be rounded up to 6K, you're right. I got to put some of my clothing back on, but I don't really want to leave anything behind. So, I'll come in briefly. So if you hadn't had 4 tacos last night, you probably could have run a little faster today. Or you probably could have run more comfortably, let's put it that way.
More comfortable, yeah.
That's more to the point. It's funny how it's not so much to do with effort, it's to do with comfort. You know how I was always saying comfort zone?
Yeah.
Stay in the comfort zone as long as you possibly can, and then you're healthy, you're fit.
Do you want some juice?
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna...
Oh, wait, you gotta try this.
What is it?
Coconut water.
Oh.
Well,
Is this your secret to sports drink?
yeah. Holy cow, man, there's always a story to one meadow.
I could take a picture of you with it on.
Oh no, it's okay. And there might not always be the story you want to hear. You know. Or I'll cover it.
You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
Hold your stomach in, that's it. Stand back. That's it. Look happy. Gotcha. Alright, I'm almost ready to go now. I got one more layer to put on.
What time is it?
Eh?
What time is
What
it?
time is it? I should have looked when I had my phone out. I'll have another look. I brought my point and shoot camera today because of the rain. I didn't want my good camera to get rain on the lens.
So 10:30.
Is that the time?
Yeah.
I'll be home by 11:30.
Yeah. I'll be getting changed and heading out in 5 minutes.
Yeah. C2 was given this jacket at one of the races he came to with me.
Oh.
It's size large, but when I'm wearing so many clothes, it fits. I got a running shirt. I got
It's a
a...
size large because of chocolate milk.
Well, he used to drink quite a lot of white milk as well.
Hmm.
It's his brother that's the chocolate milk fanatic. You know, Zaren's going to Montreal on tomorrow. He's going to play in another tournament.
But has he ever not won a tournament yet?
He did win once. He won in Arizona. I went with him that year. He said I brought him luck.
Did you tell Norma every time you go with Sarah,
He doesn't win. No, that's not fair, she would say. Technically, there's times when he's been by himself and he hasn't won. There's times when he's been with her and he hasn't won. And there's been one time he went with me and he won. So I have a good batting average. Better than average.
How long ago was that?
It was last year. I went to Phoenix.
Oh.
And I cooked for him when he wasn't playing, and we shared a Airbnb. We stayed in a suite, air conditioning. So you're going to need another box for your DVD, for your VHS collection.
I gotta get 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta get 5. Gotta get 5 VHS tapes on the way to the downtown today.
Well, if you go the way we went, you're going to go past the thrift store. You could look in there. I think I've seen most of those ones at the top there. I haven't seen...
I got them all the good ones.
Tango and Cash, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen... well, I have seen Murder by Numbers. I think I've seen that one anyway. Sandra Bullock. And then there's Heaven's Prisoners. Have you seen that one?
No.
But you recognise the actor.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably think your dad will probably recognise the actor. And this one, Ronald Reagan. Forgotten Country.
That's Jim's videos.
And Jack Zero.
That's Jim's too.
Spitting Image.
I found them in front of Jim was giving away some VHS. So.
You mean the gym at the end of my street?
Mm-hmm. Did you say German?
I'm determined to finish this coconut water. Because I'm sure it's going to do me good. And if I leave an open can here, it's just a mess, isn't it?
Not a mess, but a waste.
You got some more coconut water there in the recycle. Are those all your recycling, or are they from upstairs as well?
Those are, from upstairs too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep them for about a year to see how much I can get for it.
Well, that guy, you saw him up the street there.
Mm-hmm.
He was collecting cans.
In 1 year I'll have more than him.
But they're only worth 5 cents each, you know that.
They're 10 cents now. When I was little, they were 5 cents.
They're 5 cents now. And that's their beer. Beer ones are 10.
Ah, they're still 5 cents.
Yeah. So shall I put this on the pile, or is it getting too full?
Oh, no, you can put it on the pile.
All right, Derek, listen, I'm going to go off now. Good run. Just try and cut back a little bit on overeating.
Yeah.
You know, maybe split it up onto 2 plates.
Yeah.
Then you could have home cooked meals, but you wouldn't overeat when you do eat. You'll just eat half of a meal and then another half another. They say it's healthier to snack more often, but eat healthy.
Yeah.
Not just snacking on potato chips.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Little snacks, like multiple.
small meals rather than big plates of stuff that's not good for you.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you next week.